Hello Divine Feminines. Okay, so this is going to be the weekend energies for this weekend, the full moon energies, all that sort of stuff, what you can expect, okay? I have the cards already pre-pulled here, so what I wanted to do is I just wanted to talk about the channeled energies and I guess kind of what I had experienced after yesterday's reading. So there's a lot of dark feminine energies coming up. Now, we think of dark feminine to sort of be the distorted feminine, and that's not really true. The dark feminine is, think like Lilith, okay? So it's very much Lilith energy. And the dark feminine is about embracing all of those things, no longer taming those things, okay? So this talks about, sexual acceptance, radical acceptance of those parts of you that you keep hidden, that you have been sort of rejected for, okay, in the past. This is like in astrology, Black Moon Lilith, okay? Look where that is. I have that in 29 degrees of Virgo, okay? So this is very, very much where sort of I'm at in the journey. So we're feeling a lot more beautiful, we're feeling a lot more sexy, we're feeling a lot more like we're embracing all of those parts of us, and because of that we are feeling like our body image is a lot better. What else? We're just really in complete acceptance, and that's the aim, okay? So I'm going to be talking more. I had a huge download about I went into meditation, spoke to Lilith, and I have some insights on that I want to share about, so that this is the next phase of the feminines who are aligned with me. This is the next phase of the journey that we're on. Another thing that's been coming up was last night my dreams were absolutely plagued with my Catalyst twin, okay? So Catalyst twin is just a soulmate. So for those of you who are in alignment with me, chances are you probably have a Catalyst twin and you are aware of it, okay? There's lots of information out there, look that up. Later on I will sort of maybe do a video on that. What else? And the reason that was coming up, and it did sort of spook me a little bit at first, because I was like, this feels weird, this feels wrong, like why is that sort of coming up? And when I was speaking to Lilith in meditation, she told me that this is about acceptance. And the last time, what was the main sort of theme with that catalyst? And for me it was that dark feminine sexual primordial energy, okay, that I'm needing to now reclaim. And so, she said, when was the last time you felt that? And it was with my Catalyst twin, right before I met my twin. So I guess she said, go back and disengage, go back, see him in meditation, go back and disengage from that energy, reclaim that energy, okay? That way I can start integrating her being me, the dark feminine, and sort of like learning exactly what she is about and how I can use her traits and her existence to my benefit, okay? Because we're not shunning and we're not shutting out those parts of us anymore. We're integrating them and we're merging with them completely. So she said, don't tame yourself anymore. So I feel like this weekend we're really going to be experiencing those kinds of energies. Embody her, know her, that's where we're at. All right, so let's look at the cards. So this is for the this weekend. So from, I guess, today until Monday, because it is the long weekend, the Easter long weekend. Sorry, my mascara. See, this is part of the dark feminine, embracing that. The Virgo aspect in me, the dark Black Moon Lilith Virgo, perfectionism. It needs to not be stopped but embraced, okay? And if I feel like I want to fix my mascara, I'll do that. Okay, so yeah, so we've got the Libra pink full moon, okay? Libra is all about relationships, all about balance. It's all about balancing the scale. So I feel like the feminines that are in alignment with me, we're really sort of rebalancing ourselves and reclaiming parts of ourselves that we have lost, okay? So we've got divination. So this is a really good weekend for us to get a lot out of our divination practices. If you don't have a divination practice, I'm getting there may be there's lots of ways you can divine. So shuffle Nancy with your liked playlist on Spotify or any sort of playlist. Shuffle your playlist, ask your guides, connecting with your guides, okay? Really connecting. If you're feeling called to the dark feminine Lilith energies, go into meditation and go and speak to her, because what she also told me is we're at the point in our twin flame journey where there's a bunch of us who are resonating with sort of me and where I'm at. We are needing to reclaim that, okay? The whole 5D ascension, new earth thing, it removes a lot of the embracing of the dark feminine, okay? And the dark feminine isn't to be shunned or ignored or removed. The dark feminine is very much an important, needed aspect, but it's about learning how to alchemize and work with the dark feminine. So really divining with your guides, your ancestors, with Lilith if you do have a divination practice. Attraction, okay? So really getting into that energy of attraction. We've got Libra here, okay? We've got chives and pansies here, so maybe you want to sort of use pansies. We've got, this looks like a pendulum. Maybe you have a pendulum. You can use a necklace as a pendulum for like a yes or no. And luck. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful stuff. I'm just going to move you guys back a bit, sorry. You can hear the kids playing. This is about getting back into that wild. Embrace your wild side. Embrace your wild woman, whether you're a woman or not. Embrace your wild side. So let's read Pansy. So it says pansies indicate that people are being pulled into your life who align well with you. Romance may be on the agenda, but this energy also helps build community and friendship circles, possibly where learning takes place. It is time to step back a little and relax into what is happening naturally. Okay, so when you're feeling, so for me, I noticed yesterday a lot of sexual energy was coming up to the point, and it's been happening since the Virgo, you guys, since the Virgo full moon we had back in March, okay? And where do I have my black moon Lilith? In Virgo. Get out, this is crazy. So it's like a dark feminine activation that we're going through. So those of you who are resonating with me on this journey, you guys are really going to be doing the same thing. Check out your astrology, check out where your black moon Lilith is, and let me know down below. What was I saying? I can't remember. Oh yeah, so the sexual energy I've been feeling, and it's been like this insatiable, like wanting to express that with my counterpart, and he's not been in that, he's not been connected with that part of him. So it's like I'm trying to get this, he's trying to get something else. Again, that whole push and pull type of thing. And it's because I've been needing to accept that and integrate that part of me, because what we do, our twin does, remember? So there's obviously the dark feminine aspect of me that I haven't activated. And I still went into like, I went straight into, when I felt that energy, I went straight into, oh, I need to fix this. What is this? I need to fix this. I need to be rid of it. And no, it's not about being rid of it. It's about using that energy in a way that feels good to you, okay? So I'm still trying to figure out sort of what that is for me, but this is where we're at. We're going to do this together. Hesitation and it's time to take a step back and relax into what is happening naturally. Hesitation and overthinking could cause blockages, and watch out for personal deception and gossip. Okay, beautiful. Let's go to, okay, divination here. You are the master of your own free will, aligned with the divine, and at present, energies are strong deep within you to help change your destiny and meet challenges powerfully. Okay, so this is a really, really wonderful weekend to be, divining and getting, insight from our personal guides. Okay, so maybe you've stumbled across this video. Maybe you've stumbled across this video and you've never stumbled across my stuff before, and you're really resonating with me, with my energy, just on like a just really quick surface level. And now as we're getting into the reading more, you're sort of really resonating with what I'm saying. If that's the case, you know what we're doing here. We're divining, we're doing divination. So that's why you were drawn here. Okay, then number 31. Okay, beautiful. You may find you are right in the middle of a situation at present, or that something is stuck in circles, and this could be caused by overreactions or too much interference. It's time to let things progress at their own pace. Limes bring luck with them, so take a chance and be ready for the ups and downs this energy brings, but know that time is on your side. Don't overplan and be open to letting complexities unravel on their own. So how do we do that? Through acceptance. So instead of fighting against it last night, that feeling came over me again. And instead of fighting against it, I decided to disallow it to exist. And I decided to embrace it. And I decided to acknowledge it as being a part of me that is wanting to be expressed and that is coming up to be expressed for a purpose and for a reason. And once I did that, I felt so powerful. And that's the whole point. Okay, so we have work through your fears and conclusions are within reach. So this is definitely what's going to be coming up this weekend too. So we have been working through our fears. Okay, we've been getting this card a lot the last 2 weeks, and through working through our fears, we have come to new understandings, new realizations, and as a result, the conclusions are now here. The conclusions are now within reach. Wow. This talks about union. This absolutely talks about union. So you deserve love. You are lovable. This situation involves marriage. So I definitely feel like those who are sort of in alignment with me and the journey, this is definitely talking about there is marriage on the cards for us and our twin, if that's something that you're wanting. If not, it's just talking about union in general. Okay, so coming to a new sense of union. I also heard as I was falling asleep last night, so I can't remember exactly what my guides were saying. I was so tired, so I can't remember what they were saying, but it was something along the lines of and it's backwards, right? So they said physical union begins when spiritual union, hang on. It was something like, for me and for those who resonate with me and my journey and the way that things are sort of playing out, it's like the physicality, so the physical union, you know what I'm talking about, will happen when spiritual union has occurred within the self. Okay, so this is all about that. Okay. And I definitely feel like there's a sense of understanding, and there's like a refilling of trust. It's like a new burst of trust energy in the connection, like trusting our counterpart to meet us where we're at, trusting that no matter how we see things playing out for them, they are meeting us where we're at. But there's definitely a sense of this weekend, and this full moon is bringing in a sense of union, so probably physical union too. We'll see though. I did sort of channel that in yesterday's readings. Okay, we've got practice makes perfect. Okay, so doing this. Okay, so this is something we're going to have to be sort of like regularly doing. So regularly checking in with our guides, regularly divining. Okay, and regularly accepting our wild woman, our wild feminine, our dark feminine, the feminine aspect of us that we shun, that we naturally have shunned because others have shunned us for the things that our dark feminine does or enjoys. I do feel called to read that. It will feel, at first it may not feel that natural, but it will. The more we do it, the more we practice, the more it will feel natural. Okay, practice, practice, practice. That's the message that your guardian angel has for you. The way for you to achieve what you're asking about is to practice your craft regularly. Your guardian angel will help you carve out the time in your schedule to allow for regular work. So maybe this is about, incorporating a new ritual or a ritual for fun, right? I hear the kids playing in the backyard, which is just there. Incrementally throughout the day, not the whole day, but incrementally. And that's them allowing their inner children to have fun. This is a positive message for you to spend more time doing what you love. Practicing a new skill helps you become more proficient and confident, which positively affects other areas of your life too. This can also be a message for you to start up a private practice as a healer. Divination's there. If you've been wanting to start divination, this is absolutely the right time. And this full moon is ushering in a new, a new opportunity for you to do that. So anchor into that. Yet in the same way, you must work at your healing skills, so connecting and divining regularly, practicing that, getting in touch with, practicing meditating with your guides. And meditating isn't sitting there going, it's literally just sitting there and going, okay, spirit team, like, what do I need to know right now? Right now I'm seeing an egg, okay? So the first thing that comes to my mind, I'm not overthinking it, it's the first thing. So an egg, right? The birth of something waiting to hatch, okay? Fertilization. Working at your healing skills to ensure that they're honed into the highest degree. Practice makes perfect is an old adage, but you don't need to perfect your skills, you just need to practice them. Let me know if you guys want to a series on like divination or anything like that. I'm happy to help you guys make this as less overwhelming as possible. I'd love to help you guys with that. All right, what have we got? Okay, so from the Whispers of Love, we have ask for help. Literally, what did I just say? Ask for help. So I really want this to become a community. So if you, I know this is only just a new sort of thing that I've started to do, these divine counterpart twin flame readings, but if you're liking these and you're wanting to connect and you're wanting to be a part of a community, share your stuff in the comments. I'm more than happy to read and follow me on Instagram and we can chat, or even on TikTok. I'd love to build a community with you guys. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. And this is as well like asking the spirit team. Really getting in contact with your spirit team. If you're really resonating with the whole Lilith thing, go in meditation and see her there. To me, she appeared in beautiful black and gold. Everything was black and gold. It was like High Priestess. It's 212. That's my number. That's my twin flame number. Okay. It reminds me of the Vogue, when Vogue did a tarot series, like they did like a photo shoot for tarot. Was it? It was Christian Dior, sorry, it was Dior. Goodness, how dare I? So let me show you, because it was Vogue Runway, okay, that makes sense. I think it was the moon card that I saw. I just saw 111. I will link this. It was 1 year ago. I will link this in the description box because it's just absolutely gorgeous, and I think that you guys will really like it. Maybe it was the star. I can't find it, but I'll put it down below. It was absolutely gorgeous, and I saw her just in all this black and gold, this beautiful black, really dark midnight black dress. And she had like beautiful like gold like makeup, gold detailing, like gold highlight. It was absolutely gorgeous, and everything around was black and gold too. And I realized when I got into bed last night, I had Sam Sparrow black and gold in my head. So that was definitely a sign for me. Rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take breaths, but also breaks, okay? Make sure that you are getting some meditation in. And even if it's just for 5 minutes, sitting there and going, okay, spirit team, okay, Lilith, what do I need to know most right now? Okay, higher self, what is it that I need to know? And trust whatever comes up. The first thing that comes up is usually the message. Okay, so when we're listening to our intuition, it's not something that we're thinking about. So we're not thinking about our intuitive guidance. It's intuitive guidance, my ears ringing, that's coming to us, okay? So I'm seeing grapes here, like black grapes. Maybe it's the grapes card in here. Literally. And it's the abundance card. See what I mean? See what happens? I'm gonna read that as well. 23. Look, it's right there. It has its own. Beautiful. Okay. Stay where you are and grow what you need there, as this is a fertile time and place. The egg, remember? Grapes will indicate that magic is about, especially from the garden. Lilith, in mythology, look up her mythology. She was the first woman, the first lady in the Garden of Eden. And until she got cast out or she left because she wanted the same things that Adam did. But Adam didn't want her. He wanted to dominate her and she didn't want to. She wanted to share. And then supposedly Lucifer fell in love with her. That's how he got cast out of heaven. It's really interesting. It's heavily in Judaism and Mesopotamian mythology. Look it up, it's really interesting. So get out there, as you will find opportunity and inspiration. Family stability, happiness and tradition, and the way they can support you are all things that should be remembered and implemented. Don't be disingenuous and be very careful not to cancel appointments. So make sure that you're, I feel like this weekend as well, like if you are going to be spending time with family for Easter and maybe you don't feel like going, it will be a really, really advantageous thing if you do. Abundance. You will find abundance somehow, some way. And astrological sign Sagittarius, that's me. Okay, yeah, so make sure that you're taking some breaks for meditation, and then do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. Okay, so this could be anyone else that is around you. This could be, we've got 41, 42, and 14. Yeah, so really sort of just focusing on being around other people, doing things for other people, being of service, whatever sort of makes you feel good. This is really going to be a great weekend for that, okay? And if you are, like for example, yesterday I organised with my counterparts' cousins, because they're down for the long weekend. I organised that we go and see them tomorrow. So that's exactly what we're going to do, and I told George, and he was really excited about that. And that's something for someone else that I'm going to do, because I know that that's important to him, and I know that him being around family right now during this time is going to be super beneficial for him. Okay, so, and also because I love them, I want to see them. So the spirit animal cards we have, first of all, we've got the deer and the mouse. Okay, both earth energies. Let's have a look at those. Again, I'm not familiar with this deck yet. Wow, loving, intuitive, graceful, and the mother. The deer represents the feminine aspects of earth energy. This energy is available to all creatures, regardless of gender, but is especially potent in new parents. During the first few days, they are fully present, nurturing, and calm. Their inner beauty radiates, and a sense of grace calms the room. A deer personality affects others in this way, drawing them toward quiet tenderness. This is exactly the energy that we're going to be in, and we're going to be holding for our counterpart, for our twin. The deer card may appear when a birth or celebration of new life draws near, or when a situation calls for absolute gentleness and compassion. Okay, so with ourselves, with meeting our dark feminine and getting to know her and allowing her to take up some space in our life. Beautiful. Okay, so the mouse. I know this is a little bit jittery, like a little bit scared. This is definitely talking about my dark moon Lilith Virgo aspect. Detail oriented, small-minded, nitpicky, and nervous. The mouse has an innate desire to tend to the details. It often spends its days fixing preparing, organizing, and scrutinizing. This is very much Virgo energy. Unfortunately, a mouse personality doesn't notice when they've gone too far. Soon they begin to have a limited and fearful vision of life and try to control every detail. This is very much talking about this for me. So when you're in these energies, this is how you know, okay, so when I'm feeling like this, when I notice that I'm like this, I can, in the same respect, this is Virgo. This and this, shadow aspect of Virgo and the light aspect of Virgo. So when we're like this, we can easily tap into this. So I feel like this is very, very much talking about the energy that we're going to be in towards ourselves this weekend. So really making sure that when you notice that you're in this energy, okay, that you be gentle with yourself. This can be quite a painful experience for both the mouse and those around them. When mouse energy is at play, step back for a moment. It may be time to find a more purposeful project to delve into, one that's worthy of your exacting eye. So this is about finding a new space, something new to focus this energy onto. Because this energy isn't hopeless or useless, but it's about how we direct that and how we use that energy that matters the most, and that is most important, okay? When in balance, organized, resourceful, prepared. When out of balance, busy with no purpose. To bring it into balance, a meaningful project. So focus this energy, this organizational, nitpicky, scrutinizing energy onto, if you've been wanting to start a divination practice, start. Think of the different ways in which you will, you can begin that, organize that, use those energies, okay? Because when we are if we're not careful, we can be projecting that onto our twin or those around us, okay? Also onto ourselves. Like for me, I noticed, and I didn't really notice this until today, this energy shows up for me towards myself, okay? So very, very critical of my appearance, things like that, okay? And this is about accepting that, but also understanding when it's okay to love those things, and also notice when it's okay to go, okay, I can appreciate that, but I do want to change it. And it's about the way in which you approach it, okay? Now we've got some tarot. So we've got the High Priestess, the Four of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Sun. So this full moon energy, we're really, really tapping in. We're really tapping into our higher knowledge, our feminine knowledge, our divine femininity. We've got the pomegranates here, okay? So pomegranates, you might start to see pomegranates, maybe grapes, maybe deer or mice. You might start seeing those as signs. Also limes, okay? Limes are a good indication of it's a way in which you can go, okay, that's obvious, like a lime, like the milkshake thing for me. Pomegranates and limes, as well as grapes, lots of fruit, okay? And yes, realizing and noticing, I feel like you are noticing the opportunities for us to no longer ignore, and for us to come back into balance and rebalance the scales, not only internally, but also externally in all different areas of our life too, okay? This promotes the most growth, and this gets us into a sense of inner union with ourselves, okay? So, was there anything else that I wanted to do there? No, I think that's pretty much it, feminines. Let me know if you liked this. I am currently doing weekend readings over on my Instagram, so if you would like a quick little weekend reading over this weekend through Instagram, it'll just be, I will, channel through your question, and I'll send it to you on Instagram. You can head to my Instagram. It is the exact same as my channel name, so Hecate's Moon Tarot. The link is in the description. Follow me on TikTok as well. I am posting daily content for, twin flames, counterparts, things like that. So yeah, if you would like to get a reading for this weekend, they are at a discounted price, so head to my Instagram, and I will see you guys over the weekend. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you haven't already, and comment down below if this resonated and sort of where you're at, and I will see you guys later.